Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back to another 3D Hangouts. My name is Noel Ruiz. I'm a designer here at Adafruit. Joining me every week, some brother Pedro. Hello.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Pedro Rez, Creative Tech here at Adafruit. And every week we're here to share 3D printed projects featuring electronics from Adafruit.
Electronics. Yep. This is a show we combine 3D printing and DIY electronics to make inspirational projects. Hello, everybody. We're hanging out in the Discord chat room. Welcome to episode 451, August 21, 2024. We're joined by our lovely live members on Discord. Discord.gg/Adafruit for the invite code to that. We'll have a link up in the top banner there as well. We'll give a moment for folks to trickle into the stream. We're streaming on all the networks this week: Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, and X, all behaved. So we're streaming there. We'll give some shout outs to folks as they come in. We're fresh from CircuitPython Day. We did a special edition last week on Friday. It was August 16th. It was CircuitPython Day. I still have Blinka here. I think she's going to hang out in the back there for the rest of the year. Pedro has a Blinka too. We're both drinking coffee because it is the morning here in the East Coast. No new project this week, but we do have prototypes. Pedro has a project that he's prototyping. We'll talk about that. I have a new project. I have some new electronics that I've got wired up here that's glowing. We have a Timelapse Tuesday video as well. No community wakes this week, but we'll have a lot of time for chats in Discord. And I'm going to give some shout outs to Squid.jpg, good morning. Duester, hanging out. Rosin, Vince, and doesn't look like I got anything in the chats here on YouTube and beyond. So with that, I'm going to jump right into this week's coupon code. It's prototype, because that's what we're working on. We're working on prototypes. So if you want to order anything in the Adafruit shop, you can use coupon code prototype and get 10% off your order. It's good for the next 24 hours. Heading on over to adafruit.com/free. We got some deals going on this week. These get automatically added to your cart as you check out. If your order is $99 or more, you'll get a free PCB coaster with a gold Adafruit logo. If your order is $149 or more, you'll get the PCB coaster plus an Adafruit KB2040. If your order is $199 or more, you get the KB2040 dev board, the PCB coaster, and free UPS ground shipping for continental US only. And if your order is $299 or more, you get all that plus Circuit Playground Express. And on top of that, use our coupon code, which I still have on screen. All right. Pedro is posting all the links and getting everything all situated.
Trying to get up on the Facebook chats, and it's not letting me, of course.
Oh, Facebook chats. Normally it shows up here on StreamYard.
Hopefully. I'm going to ignore that. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this week's prototypes. We got a couple of them.
Yep.
I will start off with the glowy ones.
All right.
This one?
Yeah. So we got a new dev board. Not a dev board, I'm sorry. This is a power delivery board. It's an update. This is the HUSB238 USB power delivery board. And what's cool about this is it has a built-in dip switch, which lets you quickly switch between different voltages, all the way from 5 volts all the way up to 20 volts. It has a STEM QT connector, USB-C. It has an on-off switch pin out, so you can add an on-off switch. It has a power LED to know if your thing is being powered, and it has these screw block terminals that makes it easy to plug in different components. So really love this dev board. I wanted to use this dev board to power our 600 millimeter long LED Noodle that's 12 volts. So on this guy, I was able to just flip a switch to 12 volts, and now I have a easy way to power this 12 volt LED Noodle from a USB-C cable. Now, in order to use the USB-C power delivery board, you'll want to have a USB-C power delivery power bank or wall supply. Yeah, power supply, which I have down there. You can buy those from Amazon or wherever else, and it just allows you to. So it allows like anywhere from 5 volts to like 24 volts. So those are becoming really popular these days. So yeah, that's the main circuit, and I've been working on a 3D printed print in place switch. So this is a one-piece switch that has a little mini switch. So it basically just kind of adapts it so that you can do a really nice giant switch. So I thought, let me use this in this project. I'm going to make a bit of a Edison style lamp. So I got this cool 3D printed in place switch. The way it works is you press fit your little mini switch inside the little cavity here, and it has this kind of built-in kind of hinge spring kind of thing here that allows it to flex. And then there's a little bit of a cage here, and then this is a little light switch, a little hinge kind of thing that just lets you barely actuate. It lets you turn on and off the switch. So it's really nice that this board now has a built-in switch pins, so you can turn on the switch by software instead of having to kind of cut it in line. The only other component I have here is a resistor. This is a 100 ohm resistor because the LED gets incredibly bright, and it will only work with 12 volts. I've tried the other little pins here, the little switches. So it wants 12 volts, but you can turn down the brightness with the resistor. So that's pretty much it. The other thing I'll show is this is a prototype of my kind of core filament holder. So the idea is you would kind of press this filament, the LED Noodle, into these little channels. Unfortunately, this one isn't deep enough, and it's got a bit of some overhang issues here. You can see I have to kind of clean it out. So this might be a good part to send to JLC PCB to get it printed in resin. I also have another design I'm working on that's a little bit less crazy on the overhangs, and it's more kind of like this nice 45-degree angle kind of thing. It's printed in translucent PLA. This is an FDM print. You can tell from the layer lines. So I'm still prototyping that. Excuse me. And then I have here from Michael's and Joanne's craft store, I have these terrarium glass domes. So the idea is I want to have the lamp inside here and make this kind of cool, kind of steampunk style LED lamp that I can power with the new power delivery board.
It's supposed to be like a vacuum. What is it? Vacuum tube
Yeah.
style.
Yeah. So it's got that kind of old school kind of vibe. Yeah. So that's what I'm prototyping. We do have these boards in stock. Let me launch that. So these are great for wiring all sorts of weird components that require more than 5 volts, and you want to power it with USB-C. This is just already assembled for you. Everything's easy to attach to it. Yeah, the little dip switches was fun. It's just you want to use like a tweezer or something to turn them on and off. But yeah, you can see the labels here, 5 volts all the way to 20 volts. So you no longer have to solder a jumper. It's easy to prototype with it if you're plugging in different components to it. So I'm really digging this board. In fact, I have a 3D model of it available on our GitHub. So if folks want to go ahead and download that, I'm going to use it in the base of this lamp. And I've been meaning to get some use out of this longer LED noodle, because we do have shorter noodles that are 3 volts. This is so much bigger at 12 volts, 600 millimeters in length. I think it's ripe for like a nice, cool looking lamp. No dev board, just powering it like this. Yeah, it's kind of simple.
No, it's great.
It's a good use for the power delivery board to power these 12 volt noodles. We don't really have a project with the noodles yet, the bigger ones, because you need a special way to power it. Yeah, so that's what I got going on. I really like the light switch. I came up with this thing I think a month ago or 2 months ago, and it's just been sitting on my desk. The original designer,
It was a fidget.
it was a fidget thing, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. Why don't I put a real switch in it? And I got that working, but I didn't actually solder anything to it. And these two just kind of came together, and I was like, okay, let's make a lamp out of it. And I just love playing with the switch. It has a really nice clicky sound to it as well. It's easy to to use, and I like that it's just for a nice big thing. It's like, what are you going to use this giant switch for? Why not a lamp? Because a lot of the times you want to turn the lamp on and off. And yeah, it's just kind of cool.
Super cool.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out. Maybe in the next 2 weeks or so, as I'm like printing out different kind of filament core holders, and I'm gonna go all out with the base design for the sub terrarium glass dome. So yeah, if anyone has any questions about it, or if you want to pick up the dev board, it's not a dev board, the power delivery board, definitely check it out. I'm gonna find lots of uses for it. Yeah.
Now we also have a shorter 130 millimeter long 12 volt noodle as well. That might be good for. We have these snow globe little domes as well, so maybe we can utilize some of those, make a different design for this one, just so we can have that like a whole kit ready to go that you can get off.
That would be cool. Yeah. So we got these globes. Is what you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah, and they're plastics. They're not going to break. Yeah. I think I might be able to fit it in there. That's a good idea too.
We shall see.
And maybe it can become like a cool Halloween decoration or a Christmas decoration, depending. And you can like easily swap out the holder or something like that. So that'd be cool to make it modular. Yeah, we have these snow globes. We've had them in stock for a while now, but they're meant for just fun light projects. And it has like a screw base that you can use. We've used it a couple times already. I didn't know I didn't think to use it.
There's just so many things in the store.
Yeah.
Over 4,000
right
or whatever.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about that one is it has this little seal, so you can add liquid to it.
Right. That's how this one's working. Yeah. Yep.
Super cool.
Yeah. Pretty cool. So there's some ideas. We're prototyping, coming up with ideas. Got to light something up.
Oh, Duester saying it'd be cool as a visual effect for a synth MIDI to make it look like old school tube amps.
Yes. Yeah. I'm liking that old school tube lamp. I'm saving a lot of steampunk tube amp lamps and radios on my Pinterest and getting inspired.
Yeah, it's perfect for all of the Halloween and Christmas themes coming right up.
Yeah. Coffee break there. Yeah, good stuff.
Really quick, somebody mentioning about filaments, and someone from last week too was asking about cheaper filaments that I totally forgot. We mentioned Protopasta. They sell coils. Ulti Machine does as well. So you can get, I think, like $12 coils. It's not like a full spool. It's supposed to be for like testing samples. So that is probably the cheapest way to get filament.
Yeah, check it out. Do you have a link for that? I'm going to drop it in there. Okay.
Machine. And I believe a lot of the colors that they have, they also sell in coil form.
Yep. This is from Squid. Squid.jpg is saying you can get some 10 rolls of filament for $100 from Elegoo.
Yes, here it is.
There's another deal.
There's one. Sorry, it's $19 for coils.
Okay. I feel like for 10 more bucks, you can get a whole spool.
I think so.
As long as it's PLA, you're gonna have a good time printing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, when did Winnie join us? Our cat over here. Come on. Go. Yep, we used to stock filament in the Adafruit shop a long time ago, but it was hard to keep up with the ever-growing manufacturers.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yep.
Some went out of business as well.
Yeah, all went out of business, and a lot of new ones popped up.
What's crazy is one of them was local. They were like right down the street.
Yeah, yeah,
Right in Wellington.
yeah. It was a bit of a white label. I think they were manufacturing them in Miami or something. Was that what was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just funny that it was literally right down the street where he was.
Right.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and continue on with the prototypes. So Lamar got an email on somebody who wanted some Lego mounts for servos, and she thought it'd be a good idea to stock some of these. So it's gonna be another one of those things we sent through JLC to stock in the store. So we got a vertical mount for the servo and a horizontal one. So the way that this is working for the MDF 3D printing here, we cut this up into two pieces. So see like this. So we slice it up in the software, and then we just glue the two halves together, so we can have very nice tubes and studs that print perfectly. They just print like that, and then we just glue them together. And this one will mount a servo horizontally like that. You just add your screws, the included screws that come with them, and then these mount to the Lego plates. I should have grabbed one. I have it in the my desk in my other office. And then this one would mount vertically, and then this just press fits in like so. And then the studs on the bottom studs would press into your Lego base plate, and then you have some tubes, and then the studs on the top here. So if you want to have that clamp on, and this will hook up to one of the little motors or the rods. And I should have brought it. We also have these converters too that attach to the servo. So now I just got to find a cool demo to show these off mounted to do some nice little animation for the Lego demos for these. So nice, super simple little thing that we can stock in there. So these are Lego compatible.
Yep.
Brick compatible.
Yep.
And yeah, I think the toughest part was just figuring out the tolerances for the FDMs. And then from there, we can, I think it's adding 0.2 for the JLC, the SLA tolerance. So we'll test these out. And of course, the benefit of sending those through JLC is we won't have to have these split up. These will come already in one piece since they're using the powder to act as the supports for this. And then, yeah, this will be a nice little way to mount either horizontally or vertically for your Lego sets.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be really, really handy for folks. Here's the...
there it is, yeah.
Whoopsie. Here's the Lego compatible plastic cross adapter. It's like a gear. Basically, it fits over the little shaft. So that makes it Lego compatible, but we just don't have an actual mount for it. So we do have Lego mounts for this thing. Yeah, for this thing here.
It's a little funky.
It's a little funky, but it works, you know. Here's a little example of it. Yeah, so we definitely could use that. And let me do it back here. These are all the Lego compatible things that we have.
Oh, I didn't know we had a Pi one. What's the Pi one?
Looks like it's for Lego's robotics. So it looks like it has an easy connector for the Lego connector bits.
Oh, yeah, the actual plug.
Yeah, the plug thing for the motors, the Lego motors.
Yeah, all the other connectors that we have are all the TT motor ones, since we're doing like the
there's another TT motor one.
Race cars and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. They're basically like the axle for these gears and stuff.
Yep. So one for a servo is something that we're lacking. So we will
oh, I forgot about this one. We got a Lego compatible case for the Metro.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe we'll make our own. Yeah, we're slowly getting into it, so yeah, so that's something that you're working on.
Yep.
Standard micro servo, the SG92. These are great.
I think it'll work with the continuous.
Oh yeah.
So I'll test that
just
out.
type in servo. Yeah.
Continuous.
Yeah, we have a bunch of servos, mainly working on this one, just your standard micro one.
It'll work with that one and the one with the JST PH2.
Yep, we got the JST one here.
I also got one with the alligator clip, so you can use like a playground.
Right.
And then we have a bunch of different converters. You can use the jumper cables to connect.
Yeah, here's a continuous one.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's great for like acting as a motor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely try that one. I think it's the same mounting holes, but we'll definitely test it out.
Yeah, over the weekend we were at Springs, and the line to get into the Lego store was too long, but I'm gonna have to bear the heat, bring an umbrella to get some ideas. The kids went yesterday, and they said they had a Lego car being driven around inside the store, so I gotta go show up and see what design they were using, because that'd be pretty cool. Have a little car, maybe animate one of these.
Yeah, these are cool. This one has a hand crank, and it's an animated kind of automata sort of thing. Let me see if I can get a video. Oh, it doesn't show it working. But yeah, it would be great to connect this to a servo, a micro servo, a continuous one, and kind of showcase that it can be used to just power these signs. Not these signs, but you know what I mean. These cool kind of displays that have some motion to them.
Really? They don't show it? It looks super cool. Scroll down.
I can't believe it doesn't show
There's
it.
no way.
It doesn't show it. It just spins around.
I saw it on their Instagram.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it's this one.
Yeah, that's what they
turn off the sound.
Looks pretty cool. It's hand powered the way they show it, so it'd be cool if it was just automated as a cool little sign.
Yeah, normally these licensed kits are like $300, so I'm surprised to see it under under 150 basically
for the size of it.
Yeah, it's doing a lot here. It's really cool. Really cool mechanism.
Yeah.
I love that it doesn't take so much space.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ran out of space with the Lego kits.
Yeah, ours is still in the attic, and the kids keep begging to bring some of it down.
Right. Yeah.
So, oh man.
He got all the books. He was like, "Oh man, I love these books." So he almost feels like he's at a Lego shop. He's like, "Oh, I want to go that one. I want to go this one."
Mm-hmm.
So that's really cool to see him do that.
Yeah. So if anybody in the chat has any ideas on Lego kits to have servos attached, just post it up. We'll definitely take a look, see if we can make a little car or something, a sign animated with the servos.
Yeah. Christmas train track, maybe you can like switch the tracks or something.
Oh,
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's always a Christmas train.
Although I want something small, and that's something that requires.
I know. That's why I like that flat sign that can like go on a small shelf. And
I want something smaller. We were looking at the other Mario sets. They had like a little boo, and it'd be cool just to have the ghost just moving up and down, or side to side, or something like that.
Yep.
Not too big, and in theme with the season.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah. So Lego mounts.
Lego mounts.
Up, back, more Lego projects.
See it right. See it in the shop in the coming month.
Yeah,
it takes a little bit to go back and forth with JLC and getting it printed and testing out the tolerances. Yeah,
we got an idea of what the tolerance differences are between the FDM and the SLA. So
yeah,
it speeds it up a little bit.
I love the freedom of SLA. I can do anything. I don't have to worry about supports. I don't have to worry about designing and splitting it up.
I got to sit there,
whatever I want, send it to them. Yep, and just let them worry about.
Like the like right now, the print a bunch of glow in the dark stuff and a bunch of black filament stuff. So that room stinks. So I gotta go in there like with a mask on. And it's like,
yeah. Crank up the HEPA filter.
Oh, it's cranked all the way up.
Really?
It's
open the windows.
5 of them go. Oh, I can't because the time lapse is going.
Oh yeah, I see.
So it's very stinky in there right now. Having to glue pieces together, it's like, oh man, it's annoying.
Yep. 3D Tech Guy is saying maybe make a Lego mount for a microcontroller like the Arduino Uno. Yeah, that's a good idea. Our version would be the is it the oh boy, what is our Nano? Is it the Itsy Bitsy KB2040? One of those.
Yeah. No, I mean the project is for the servo mounts.
Right.
like we
Yeah.
were showing, we do have some cases that already have those studs that are compatible with it. I think we have one with the microbit as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the microbit.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's
yeah. I think
Servos.
next on my list is I got to make a feather case for the shop.
Yeah.
And I think we're still waiting for these to get put in the shop. These are the Cutie Pie holders. Love the Cutie Pie board. It works for so many good things. And we talked about this last couple weeks ago, but yeah, it has 4 mounting tabs that you can break off, so you can kind of choose it. Yeah, so that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully that comes in the shop in the coming days or maybe week. I'll ask Lamar tonight about it. See if it's still on.
Taika saying mount for the TFT feathers would be cool.
Yeah.
The prop maker. Oh yeah, the prop maker. I think. Actually, both.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky to do something that will fit every feather because every feather is slightly different depending on what's on the back of it. The back meaning like,
the circuits.
The back here.
The
So for example, I have here is the RP2040 feather. You can see here on the back here, you have a button and you have a STEM QT port. Some of them have an antenna here, like the ESP32 versions. They'll have an antenna.
So we're going to do these funny things where we like cut out a little bit for the mount to actually fit.
Right. And then the prop maker has the taller screw block terminal.
So we got to like scooch things out of the way. So not everything is the same.
Yep. I do have this one. I think this is on our Learn system. This is the feather with the DVI port. So then you have to have a different port here. Yeah. And then the USB host has a different end here. So that one's different. So really hard to make something that's going to fit everything. Mm-hmm. So I have to really pick and choose, what's the right feather. I might want to wait until I have the feather RP2350. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some component that'll be in the way that completely has to be changed in the design.
Right.
So good job security on that one.
Yeah, right. We got another question here from 3D Tech Guy. Can I program the clue with blocks? Yeah, the Adafruit clue.
Oh, yeah.
I think it works with MakeCode. Let's take a look here. Do you know off the top of your head, Pedro? I might.
I think so. Maybe.
It might work with MakeCode. Let's just search for Make.
There you go.
Yeah. There is no MakeCode support for the NRF50.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Yeah.
Different chip.
Yeah, it's a different chip. I thought it did work. Maybe I'm thinking something else. I guess the clue is only the NRF520840, right? It's Bluetooth. Yeah. I think Lamar might make a new one of these with an ESP or maybe the RP2350. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, no, can't code it with MakeCode blocks yet. But I don't know. Maybe they've updated it since.
I mean, something that's a similar form factor. It doesn't have the edge connector there. Or the touch would be the. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. Not the Game Boy.
The Pi Badge, Pi Gamer.
Badge. Yeah, Pi Gamer and Pi Badge. One of those. Those should work on here for MakeCode for blocks.
Yeah. Isn't there like a maker dot MakeCode? Yeah, this one has like different boards. The Metro. Yeah. See, they do support the Bluefruit NRF, so that's why it's like, why doesn't it support the Clue? Because it's the same chip. Maybe because it has a display and they have to like do extra stuff. So, yeah. Anywho, good to. I haven't been here in a while, so it's good to come back to this and see what's going on. Is there anything new? No, but at least it's still being supported.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, another option. Yeah, definitely check out MakeCode if you got like a Circuit Playground or one of these fine boards. You can make some cool projects. Is it adafruit.makecode.com? This one has like some beginner-friendly projects that like will walk you step by step on how to make them, which is pretty cool. It's mostly with the Circuit Playground Express. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do with it though.
Oh yeah, totally. Yep, we have tons of projects. Okay, very good.
Cool.
All right, moving on to
This week's Community Makes.
this week's Community Make. Yeah,
On
Timelapse
with
Tuesday.
the Halloween themed time lapses. This week we got super cool collapsible zombie hand. Ooh, so spooky. And it's a nice back scratcher.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So super cool detail on the hand here. Let me focus on the hand. Let's see. Look at all that cool detail on there.
That's so good.
Spooky. We're using the dual color purple and green filament for this.
Yeah.
And this is the one that was in the time lapse. After some cleanup, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Still is remained, and excellent job on getting the tolerances correct for the tube here, since that looks really good. Works. I didn't have to do any modifications for it. No tolerance differences. Has a cool little detail on here. It's keyed so the tubes won't fall through, so you can align all these guys up. Let's see. Get all the little slots to go in there like that. I'll show you. There you go.
There we go.
So that it can't go through. And yeah, that's a really cool way to design these tubes.
Yeah, it's a very clever approach on the because normally they're the swords, the lightsabers.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see it a little bit different.
Exactly. Yeah, it's always the swords. So yeah, I like how there's actual usability in terms of it being a back scratcher.
Right.
Video posted I showed this to our dog Rufio, and it was right away like, oh yeah, pet me with that.
Yeah. Tiny zombie hand. Oh, let's see the time lapse video.
Yeah.
Here it is.
So I like how it actually matches in terms of the oozing that occurs from the time lapse happening, since it is a spooky zombie hand.
Yeah, it definitely adds to the Halloween vibe.
Yeah, so you can see there the way that the tubes are, whatever the tolerance is on it is perfect, since it allows it to slide in and out without modifications, even with some of that gooping going on.
The sort of arm is like it doubles as like a nice handle.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. So excellent design job on that.
Yeah. Excellent filament too. Let me load up the filament here.
Yeah, I ordered like a bunch more.
Yeah, this stuff is great. Everyone, it's $25 for a spool. It's the silk dual color PLA. So one side is green and the other side is purple. And as it prints, it creates these fantastic effects.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like you're lighting your object from two different angles here. So cool. Really cool. I need to get some, but that's what the filament looks like. It's green and purple. Again, it's silk PLA, so it's going to be maybe not as strong as some of the other filaments, but it's still good for these type of display things that aren't putting a lot of weight and stress on them.
Mm-hmm.
But just to note that. Otherwise, very little stringing.
Yeah, it's only stringing because of the way that we have to do the time lapses for the DSLR.
Right.
They also have a tri-color version for these. This is just the two-tone. Let's have a three-tone as well.
Oh, that's a cool one too.
Oh, I like that teal and
doesn't that look cool? Wow. Yeah, purple and yeah.
That looks so nice.
Yeah, it looks cool. I like that.
More of a Christmas type vibe. So
yeah, here's some of the tricolor ones.
And a lot of these ship next day. I'll be here like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or ship same day. Yeah, I picked up the one that you had, the red and silver. Oh, wow, that mask looks cool. Yeah. Man, there's so many freaking cool color combos.
Yeah. But I really like this brand. Everyone is they tend to make good stuff. And
I think the only one that didn't turn out good was the black and yellow one.
Oh, black and yellow. Whoops.
Yeah.
Far back. Yeah. So check that out.
Oh, that's what's his name from Naruto.
All right. The Sage.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. This one. Yeah. Yeah. Let me post a link in the Discord chat so folks can try the filament if you want.
Yeah, it's so cool.
So that's the filament. Let's actually go to the design.
Whoops.
So it's on Thingiverse. Their name is a little bit awkward. Let me see.
Yeah.
It's an abbreviation for Big Plate Chicken Studio. That is their name. So here's the model. It prints, in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we saw the time lapse. What do they say about it? It says, please click the heart to show your support. Hello, everyone. It's not recommended to adjust the dimensions of the model because it's too tall. When 3D printing this model, it's essential to ensure a tight tension adhesion on the first layer. It can be useful for scratching an itch.
Yes.
And there's some comments here. And there's 2 makes. Oh, this is neat.
That one.
This is a really nice one. Is that the color changing filament too?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Huh.
Yeah, another silk kind of two-tone.
Mm-hmm.
Print out a bamboo. Almond is the filament, red and black. Yeah, it looks like everyone's using these two-tone colors these days. And there it is, telescoped. So really cool. Let me post the link in Discord for folks to check out the free STL. So there you go. And the kids love it, right?
Yeah, I had to print 2 of them.
Yeah. Great thing to have while you're trick-or-treating. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
We'll
could
extend it. Back in the COVID days, remember the button pusher? That would have been great for like pushing the elevator button or whatever, or the doorbell.
Yeah, the index finger is set up to be able to push.
Yeah. And then I was saying make 2 of them, so you can be like the happy playtime grab pack, and you can be all like, that'd be funny. Totally. Yeah. All right, so that's the time lapse this week. Very cool, great model from Big Plate Chicken Salad or Chicken Studio. Free STL.
Very useful.
Yeah. All right. That is going to do it for the show. Don't forget, if you want to pick up any of the electronics that we talked about or something else, you can use our coupon code prototype to get you 10% off your order. This coupon code is good for the next 24 hours. Later tonight, we have back-to-back shows starting off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Show and Tell, hosted by Mr. and Mrs. Lady Ada. That's tonight. We'll drop a invite code in the Discord chat a couple minutes before the show, so folks from the community can join in. And then at 8 p.m. tonight is Ask an Engineer with Lamar and Phil again. Open source hardware news, Python newsletter, INMPI. I think INMPI. Yeah.
Yes. It's
and new products, I believe. We'll see. And maybe some news about the Industry City.
Yeah, it looks super cool.
Yeah, keep your eye out on adafruit.com/new for all the new products. Looks like these are in stock now, the reversible USB type A plug connector breakout. So you can get that. And also this handy HSTX breakout board for FPC ribbon cables. I think this is that new connector for doing DVI output on the new RP2350 chips.
Very cool.
Yeah. And at some point we'll get some new RP2350 stuff.
Yeah, sign up.
Forward. Yeah. I have a project that I'm working on it's on the shelf literally for
I know it's on the desk, all the parts.
Mm-hmm.
I keep wanting to put it away, but it's like as soon as I do that, I have to hunt everything down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the feather. We can do some easy display output with that thing. And of course the speed and everything is kind of what we need for this project over here. The little time-lapse camera thing.
People want Doom on the 2350.
We want Doom. Yeah.
Of course.
Love to make a little Doom player.
Dope.
All right. I think that's going to do it for the show. A little bit quick this week because we don't have a Learn Guide, but maybe next week we will. We're still working on stuff. We're catching up. I mean, we released 2 new projects last week.
Exactly, yeah.
So we need time to recover. Cool. All right. Well, we'll be on. I'll be watching Show and Tell. I don't think I'll actually show anything because I'm still like prototyping phases. But we'll be watching. So good luck to everybody that comes on, and really appreciate everybody watching us live on Discord. Shout out to everybody on YouTube as well, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, and X. Thanks, folks, so much. We'll see you next week. But until then, remember to
Make
make a great day.
day.
Bye, folks.
See you next week.